Hello? Hello? We have a guest tonight. His name's Talorx Live, or Talorx, and you should go follow him. But we're betting today. We are gambling. There's a site called predicted.org where you can use real money to gamble on American politics. So we thought that it would be a fun way to talk about our opinions on what might be happening in the upcoming election. We're not going to be spending a ton of money, and I also, by the way, do not condone heavy gambling. We're spending less than $20 tonight, so just keep that in mind.
Oh, what's up?
Whoa, Talorx.
Fucking hello, welcome. Good to see ya.
So there's people still on Twitch that do gambling all the time primarily, and that's because in the TOS you're allowed to do versions of gambling as long as the company that owns the site is registered in the United States. This is a company that is based in Washington, D.C. I loaded up $20 into my account, and we're just gonna waste it away on gambling on these horrendous losers. Yeah. Nominee. Okay.
I think we need to put it all on fucking Pete Buttigieg. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
Fucking triple up, $150 on Buttigieg. You know, big returns.
Just the worst. I don't think that at this point. I think everybody hates Pete Buttigieg. Like, after all the train shit, I think people are so mad at him. They don't like him at all. Yeah, he was under a lot of fire for a lot of stuff this last year.
Is he officially running? And is Hillary officially running?
None of these people have even announced. Potential. I will say the one that is getting press right now, and it seems like people are pushing for, is Gavin Newsom. But I don't think that he's going to announce either.
No.
I honestly think unless Biden dies,
cycle.
Yeah, unless Biden dies, I don't think that's happening.
No, I don't think any of this is happening unless Biden dies. Like, this is like I think this is a fucking great bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of, like, there's no way unless Biden dies. If Biden dies, what happens? Is it a push or does he just drop off as a contender?
I think if Biden dies, it'll go to Kamala. Unless somebody else decides to announce.
But I mean, like in terms of this bet.
In terms of this bet, if he dies, then we lose.
That sucks. Fucking.
If we die, we lose. It's a sure bet if he could survive for another year.
Insurance? Like, can you take worse odds, but you have insurance? Like, hey yo, fucking, I'll give it to you for 60 cents on the dollar, but I get death insurance. Or if he dies, it's a push. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit.
Yeah.
That's risk management. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for.
I also love that people think that it's more likely that Gavin Newsom will be the nomination than Kamala Harris. People just really hate Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
We're gonna buy a couple
another
Biden.
bet. Yeah, I think I would definitely be buying some Biden right now, unless he's dying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see. I hope he survives long. For my wallet, I hope that he survives long enough for me to make some money. For the United States, I don't really care, and I don't think that he's really great. I honestly think that even though Gavin Newsom is corporate liberal, I think that he would be much better than Joe Biden because he actually pushes legislation that impacts people.
Gavin Newsom is?
Yeah. He has some really good policies in California that have impacted people really positively. This last year, they had an excess of a ton of tax money because he imposed a 13% wealth tax that fucking pushed everybody over the edge for their taxes. So everybody got kickbacks this last year and stuff. So he's pretty popular. So I think if he did announce, I think that he might be able to surpass Biden for the nominee
this year.
I honestly think that it's possible.
I don't think so.
I think
as an incumbent president, I don't know, maybe, but like I think that Cornel West has a better chance than fucking Biden. Fucking I don't know.
I just think that Biden has such a low approval rating that if somebody that is actually really popular right now decided to announce to run for the nomination, I think that they would gain a lot of popularity. Will Biden resign during his first term?
Where's that one?
It's right here. Will he resign during his first term?
13 cents. 13 to 88. Yes, like who's fucking saying this? So what happened? Like if you scroll down, you look at the fucking chart. If you look over, let's say the last 30 days here, what happened on June 2nd that made it more likely that he would resign? You know what I mean? Like, what were these things that made them think that, oh, maybe he'll resign because of this?
I don't know, and I think that it is some conservative copium, and I think that they're thinking that he'll resign over like Hunter Biden's cock pictures or something. Oh, when he tripped, somebody said. No, I don't think that he'll. I mean, if they're gonna cart around Dianne Feinstein's corpse like they are, then Biden is not going anywhere unless he literally drops dead. It's just not gonna happen.
There's no way that he's gonna resign. Like, that's pretty much a license to print 13 cents on the dollar.
That's so true. I'll buy one. No, he will not.
Yeah.
There's not that much time left. Which party wins the presidency in 2024? That's a
greasier one, you know, like that. Do I hope the Democrats win? Obviously, they're better than the Republicans. So, Jesus Christ. Cornel West has as good of a shot as the Libertarians, or worse.
Let's go.
To this.
A little bit, slightly worse. It looks like people are saying the Democrats. It's hard to tell, and the only reason why I hesitate to just go straight Democrat right off the bat is that Joe Biden is literally doing nothing to help his approval ratings at all. I think that the Democrats are just hoping that the Republicans will self-implode. Anything can happen in U.S. politics these days, to be honest with you.
That is true. You never fucking know. Oh my God.
We'll come back to this one because that's a loaded one.
Toughy. Oh, sorry. Harris on ticket.
Harris on 2024 Democratic ticket. Now, this is an interesting one, too.
On the ticket means just not necessarily that wins or anything like that.
Yeah, look at how it keeps going down. More and more people think that she's not going to be on the ticket at all. Also, this was another point that I was thinking about earlier. Because, look, her price in the last 30 days just keeps dropping. The only person less favorable in the Democratic Party right now than Joe Biden is Kamala Harris. So what if, for some reason, they decide to replace Kamala Harris with somebody who's been getting a lot of press and is way more favorable to the party, i.e. Gavin Newsom?
You think they replace Kamala Harris with Gavin Newsom as a vice president? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that anything's possible.
Oh, you're right. But I think that's a bold strategy, Cotton.
I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to have fun with this a little bit. And I'm thinking that's what other people might be thinking, is that she might get replaced because her value in here is going down. Let's see.
Yeah, it is. It is. Do you think they would replace her with just like white dude from California? What if they replaced her with like Cornel West?
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Let's do it.
You know, that would be way better. Like, that's a sexy one, you know? I like that.
Essentially, vice president is window dressing to garner extra support for the actual president. I think that Kamala Harris is bad for support because people don't really like her. And what has she even been doing? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Telling people to not come. Do not come.
We did it, Joe.
God damn. I don't think that fucking Kamala would run for president. And if she did after Joe, I don't think she would get anywhere. She would get fucking eaten alive in debates or in anything. Except maybe fundraising somehow. Like, maybe she could be a good fundraiser. I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to do a bold thing here, and this is true gambling, okay? I'm going to buy a couple no's.
Oh, you're getting sexy with it.
I'm going to buy a couple no's. It's only 21 cents, and I think we got over a year left, and they have to do something to garner support, and I think that she might get replaced to improve support.
Hell yeah. That's some good shit.
I'm not doing the AOC because that's so obvious.
But, like, that's free money.
How old is AOC?
You know, 33?
She would turn 35 right before the election.
Ooh, so it counts. She
could. Yeah, she could become president, but I doubt that that's going to happen.
No, that is not going to happen. That is definitely not going to happen. And I do not think she's going to file.
Yeah. No, I don't think so at all. Is there a gamba for Newsom running?
No, I don't think there is, but maybe.
No, he's just on the nominee or the election winner. But he hasn't announced, and he said during his interview with Sean Hannity that he wasn't going to be running. Yeah, he put all of his support behind Biden and like really rode for Biden in that interview. And so it's one of those things that kind of makes me think that maybe they're in talks to replace Kamala with him. We'll see though. I don't. It's a stretch. It's a big stretch. I know that, but I got gamba brain on right now. Will Biden be impeached by June 30th?
Yes. Yeah, he's going to be impeached.
June 30th.
Who makes these bets? 1.1 million shares traded. Yo, that is like booming.
People are on here.
People are buying that shit like crazy on that impeachment. People want that action.
Yeah, 2.5 million traded on will Biden resign.
It's gonna be fucking Trump and Biden again.
Yeah, so Ghost by Proxy said, God, the debates between them are gonna be a trip. Yeah, debates between Biden and Trump this time around are gonna be so much weirder.
Way weirder because it'd be post January 6th. There's so much. I don't even know how it's gonna work. It is so crazy to think about what the next fucking like year and a half is gonna look like with this whole indictment shit. Like, and see what like actually fucking happens. Do you think he's actually gonna serve any time for this? Do you think there's actually gonna do anything? Like, do you think actually anything's gonna come of this? Because that's the biggest factor, obviously.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Yes, I think that he will see at the very least minimal consequences if, and this is the big if he gets convicted before the presidential election happens. Because if it doesn't go to trial and he doesn't get convicted before that happens, he's going to push as hard as he can. And if he's able to somehow get the edge and become president, he's serving no time for that. He's just going to pardon himself, which has never been done before, but in theory, it's possible.
That's what I say. Like, what do you do? Pardon yourself?
Yeah, in theory, it's possible to do, but it's never been done before. If we're looking for like a middle ground that's likely, I think that he will serve time, either only be a couple of years, or it will be until the next Republican president is elected and then he'll get pardoned.
Yeah.
That's the most likely outcome. I think I was watching law correspondent on CNN. They said that in their opinion, the most likely outcome would be 9 to 12 years or something like that. I don't even know if that's going to happen, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think that's the most likely situation.
No.
At all. And any fucking Republican that comes in, like, let's say that Trump does go to prison, like, ASAP Rocky, and he's there now, like, just tomorrow morning, they're like, okay, you're going to jail, and you can't do president things. Any fucking Republican that's going and running is going to say, I'm going to fucking pardon Trump. You know what I mean? Any Republican, if they got power in 2024, regardless, would try to pardon Trump, or at least say they would. So
yeah, I think the only one who wouldn't say they would is Chris Christie, but nobody's taking him seriously in any sort of manner. Because his whole platform is, I don't like Trump.
Next, administration will invest in infrastructure. Could that be a bet?
0.
Yeah, 0. That would be like one of those 99 to 4 or 99 to 1, fucking 96 to 4, like AOC here.
True.
Possibility, but really.
Woman president in 2024?
Oh, that's a fucking good one. There's some like decent money there, and I think that that's a pretty much a free 13 cents. I frankly think it's gonna be between Trump and Biden again. As much as I think that that's fucking like disgusting and sad and awful and like the stupidest, dumbest, shittiest thing, that's just what it's gonna be. And I hope I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong. I pray that it's like this: Trump's in jail and fucking everyone clap.
Yeah, the world becomes peaceful again.
Yeah, it's just everyone's happy and then we become socialists overnight because Biden's actually like fully converts to Dark Brandon and he was just like a communist the whole time. But that's not gonna happen. That's just like a comic book. But that's what it's gonna be. Okay, what was the next one?
This market shall resolve to yes in the event that Kamala Harris becomes the 47th president of the United States.
Oh my god, that is a license to print money.
Let me just say this really quick, Talorx. This is if Kamala becomes the 47th president of the United States, not if she is elected in 2024.
Oh, if he dies.
If he gets reelected and dies and she's vice president, then she will become the president.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fucking solid bet.
Yeah, I think the no is a solid bet, especially since I'm gambling that they're going to replace her with Newsom or replace her with somebody more likable. I'm going to buy one no.
Sorry, I was distracted by chat here. You think that DeSantis is going to beat Trump?
No shot. No.
Yeah, I don't think there's any shot.
He's diet Trump. I mean, his policies can go farther right, but he's so uncharismatic that nobody likes him.
Absolutely. And can't shake his association with Trump as Trump's beta bitch. You know, he can't. He'll never shake the ad of him like teaching his kids like build the wall and like you're fired and like the Trump shit, you know, with the baby. Like, he'll never shake that. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, it's over for him. I mean, he just has been doing so many like unpopular things. Not only that, but even Republicans in Florida don't like him now. He barely won. He passed legislation like the anti-immigration legislation where companies can be fined up to $10,000 for hiring undocumented workers. The Republicans are like, no, we don't want that. We want to exploit the undocumented workers.
Yeah.
And now he made it so that any business owner in his base and people adjacent to them are against that. Don't want to throw money behind him.
No shot for DeSantis. No shot at DeSantis, in my opinion. Unless Trump dies, goes to jail, something like that, then he's going to run as the I will pardon or do what Trump couldn't do party. Or,
I will finish what Trump started.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I think that the Republican Party is a party of Trump. That's just what it is until maybe something major changes.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a minority in the Republican Party that are like the anti-Trump Republicans, like Lincoln Party shit. But that's such a small group.
Yeah, absolutely. And even them, they're not fucking great, you know?
Okay, let's do which party wins, and then we'll do who wins president.
Well, I think I really, really hope that the fucking Republicans can't win this. I really do. And once again, I would prefer not, just like the Democrats. But I hope that they would be the winner over the Republicans. You know, if it's that shitty side, then you got to take that shitty side. I think that is the most likely. And obviously, that's why it's the highest one. But I also fear fucking Trump being a greasy bitch and doing greasy bitch shit.
Yeah. I tend to lean towards the Democrats winning this one.
Yeah,
and
me too. I definitely do.
The big reason for me is that you have everybody on the Democratic side riding with Biden. They're all throwing their full support behind him, or anybody who's worth their salt. You know, like people that nobody knows will be like, "Oh, Biden, choose me." It's like, no, you're not getting any votes. But on the Republican side, it's so split, and there's so many people in the field, and it's like, if for some reason, in the very unlikely outcome that Trump doesn't become the nominee, or he loses a lot of support, or he goes to jail, it's completely over. If it's not Trump, no one on the Republican side is going to beat Joe Biden. Just because they're so either unpopular or unlikable.
That's exactly it. Yeah. I would 100,000,000% agree. But that's the thing. I think it could be very much so Trump. I fear that Trump could fucking do it, but I pray not.
Yes, I also pray not.
The issue is like some of these are like years, right? That Kamala Harris one could be like payout in years.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, where's the Kid Rock for president?
Oh, that would be sick. I would bet like all the money on Kid Rock for president. That would be the shit.
Here's the big one. Who will win the 2024 U.S. presidential election?
Pete Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg. I'm buying 100 shares.
Absolutely. 3 cents a share.
Yes, 3 cents a share. Definitely not. So there's what I want and what I think might happen. It's so hard because it feels very split. But I honestly believe that even though his polling is so bad because he's so middle ground and not really doing anything, I honestly think that if it comes down to Joe Biden and Donald Trump, I think that Joe Biden still take it. And that might be complete copium, but I also think Donald Trump's base is so much louder than everyone else. I think it feels a little more inflated on people that actually...
Yeah. That's exactly it. And that's what I was saying earlier a bit about like how, and I know like the turnout and shit of stuff is not the best indicator, but they've been chiller. Like they just haven't been as nar. I don't know. Shit's died down a bit. Like obviously there's still the mega fucking crazy chuds, but it's not as gnarly as I think it was, as ravenous in the support. Obviously there's still that bit, but I agree 100% with what you're saying. Joe Biden, I think, is unfortunately what the correct answer is going to be.
Yeah, Ghost by Proxy just said, I think it would be Biden. The people voting for Biden are not so loud about it. And it's true. It's because like a lot of people are voting for Biden just because they don't want a Republican president. But like people don't usually vote for like extreme. He's middle ground. He's like basically a Republican light. They don't vote for like extreme right Republicans just to keep Sleepy Joe out of office. I mean, there is some people, don't get me wrong, but mostly it's because they're fans of Donald Trump. People who are not fans of Biden, like myself, will likely vote for Biden while I'm there, voting down ballot, which I like to say every time we talk about voting. It's extremely important that everybody knows who to vote for down ballot, who's going to make the biggest material change in your life immediately, because at the end of the day, that is what's going to make the most difference in your life and the people around you's life. And while you're there, you might as well vote for the least bad president.
Yeah, we don't have that here in Canada. Like, we don't have like down ballots and shit. Like, yeah, you pretty much just vote for a party.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people
thing.
show up to the voting
So-
and just vote president and then go home. There's a lot of things to vote for during presidential election. That's how you get people in your state House of Representatives as well as, you know, Congress and stuff that are actually worth your while, which we've seen a lot more this last couple years than before. Like a lot more progressives coming into state House of Representatives because people are showing up for them, which is awesome. You like to see it. You love to see it.
Absolutely. And I thought it was fucking hilarious looking at the comments on some of these. I'm sure there's some pretty fucking gnarly comments on them.
I didn't even know there were comments. Yeah, what is this? What is this?
This might possibly pop up some TOS shit. This looks like a
We'll
question
see.
on the sussy board. So just beware.
This is strange that there's so many people in the comments here.
Yo, that website on the first one, that fucking the Every Right news article.
Oh my god,
just
the
look at this
very
website.
right. What is this?
If you scroll down long enough, you see like Bill Clinton with a cat on a leash on his shoulder. Like, there's some, like, this is like the fucking like worst right wing nonsense I've ever seen.
What
This
the
is-
hell?
The worst. Like, this is what they're looking at.
The sickest
This is a news
website
source.
ever.
These are the people you're betting against on like the impeachment shit. Like, this is where your license to print money comes from. You're like, who's betting on this shit? People who use this as their website of choice. Okay.
That's so funny. A lot of people's uncles wake up in the morning and check
Welcome,
theveryright.com.
Oh, absolutely. The
Oh my
fucking
god, they're
cat on his
talking about
shoulder.
Andrew Tate too. Of course
Fuck
they
yeah.
are. That's great. I like this.
Yeah.
Let me see. I want to look at some more comments on this one because that's so sick.
Yeah, these people are like on one, dude. For real. These motherfuckers be like.
Oh, this person said $50 in, 1,535 out. This year is gonna be a shit show. He must have bought no when it was really high and then like sold out. That's great.
So funny. I guess, yeah, you can buy and sell it, like trade it, like day
Yeah,
trade these things, I guess.
Yeah, you could trade it like crypto, basically. It's like politics
Hell yeah.
crypto. Joe Biden is not answering the telephone as he's on a special mission setting forest fires in Quebec.
Fucking rusty son of a bitch.
Oh man, this is sick. Jeff Lindsley is the person that keeps posting the very right
From
links.
Tuesday's edition, the world's greatest political newspaper. That's the
That's
world's
so
greatest
good.
political newspaper. Biden's root canal is actually a deep state cover-up for a longevity experiment. Fauci colluding with them. GOP must impeach immediately. Yo, that motherfucker, I think they're serious. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. But like, these are the type of people who would be.
I saw a
Hunter's
TikTok
dick
the other day.
insiders.
Is this like this guy that was obviously like pretty drunk? And he goes, "I have one question for you, Joe Biden. Why were you at my appointment the other day in Utah? Doctor's office, staring at me."
Jesus Christ.
This is the state of the Republican Party.
People be fucking on one. I honestly have no other words for it. They're just fuck.
Wait, what is that? Why did they post this James Corden?
There's no excuse to ever post James Corden links. James Corden links should be TOS just immediately.
Carrie Lake and the Truth Bombers.
Oh yes, play it. Oh my god.
What is
Have you
this?
heard the song?
No.
Have you heard the song? 81 million my ass. 81 million votes my ass. Let's go. That's what it's called, I think. Oh. Yes. Oh, this is. You don't have to play the whole thing, but just like the first bit of it. It's a song.
Movement, I would have said, put down Hunter's crack pipe. Right now.
I can't afford the groceries. I can't afford your gas. It's Bidenflation across the nation. 81 million votes my ass.
Let's go!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, brother!
That's so sick.
Better. Your middle finger to
Oh
middle
yeah,
class.
shit slaps.
They've pissed off an already pissed off woman.
81 million votes my ass.
The crime
Hell
was
yeah.
committed in broad daylight.
121st day of publicly transition.
That's so funny. The fucking 100 mules or 10,000 mules or whatever the hell it is. That's such a good song, dude.
Shit.
Honestly, if the Hunter Biden has
10
got
out
to
of
be the
10, no
coolest
notes.
guy in the world.
I know, and like, yeah, they're trying to make it seem like he's like just like a fucking the worst dude ever by fucking hookers and smoking crack. It's like, dog,
Yeah,
shut
he's
the
just
fuck up. If
smoking
you had that
crack
much
and
money,
taking
just having a
cock
good time.
pics. Yeah.
Absolutely, and it's like none of your business to fucking see those pictures of him having a good time. But like, what do you think that makes him like anything?
I'm
other
pretty
than,
sure.
Like,
I think it's actually a crime to look those pictures up because it's not like a consensual that those are out. So I think
yeah,
it
it's
falls
like
under like
revenge
the
porn.
yeah, it falls under revenge porn laws. So all these people that are looking at Hunter Biden's cock are probably doing more illegal stuff than Hunter Biden, aside from the crack smoke.
Oh yeah, oh for sure. Like the whole laptop thing is so fucked up. Like it's just so dumb. Like trying to leak revenge porn, and it doesn't make him look the way they think it does. It's kind of go.
Marie Rose Dumont says, "Who do I bet on? I don't know." Okay. It's so hard to forecast. Who's the biggest meme candidate? Pete Buttigieg.
Pete
For sure.
Buttigieg,
Yeah, vote
100%,
Pete
yeah.
Buttigieg. Put all your money on Pete Buttigieg.
Oh,
Such
there's
a
Rusty again.
pathetic loser. Rusty. The evil Joe Biden. Worse in every respect to Adolf Hitler.
What the fuck? Oh my god! Yo,
Yeah, it's a bust.
that. That's great though. I'm Nancy Reagan.
The throat goat herself.
Absolutely, that's amazing.
It
Yeah.
looks like we used about half the money that I put in here. I think as it gets closer to the election, they'll open up more bets, probably.
Oh yeah, and when there's more elections and things like that, there's so many more things that you can vote on, and they come and go.
Well, Talorx, I think we did all of
Yeah.
our betting for now. As they open up more bets, I'd love to do this again if you want to come
I would
back.
love that as
Sweet.
well, for sure. And I just see if greasy Canadians like myself can get it on some of this action, because there's some ones there that I'm just like, yo, printing money right there.
Printing money, yeah. You
Yeah.
got to check and see if you can get in on this, and then you can put some money down next time.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, and fucking shout out to Baby Gravy, and look forward to speaking with you again.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you
Yeah.
soon, and I apprate you.
Yes.
I'll see you later.
Yes. Good seeing you. Peace, peace. Bye.